furniture that was left here by the previous owners. I'm using Annie Sloan. I placed an order the other day with all white design and I got Chateau Grey for this. Arles also for this piece. Empress Silk for a piece upstairs. Chateau Grey for our chairs and some other bits and bobs that we might need along the way. And then some Honfleur for distressing washers, etc. So this piece, the idea is to paint it the Chateau Grey all around with some Arles in some highlight spots. Distress it so that some of the old wood comes through, but then I'm going to use an IOD paint inlay to make this piece look like it's been hand painted. First time I've ever tried the IOD paint inlay, so let's see how I go. Painting in all directions. It might need 2 coats of the first colour just to make sure it's the dark brown is all covered. And as suggested, I've washed it down, the piece that is, with a combination of water, ammonia and bicarb to get it really clean. I got that tip off an Italian lady. Had to do a little repair the other day. The door fell apart on me, so I've had to glue it together. And then the strip that acts as the door closer came off. So my door's all together and dry now, so I've been able to put that back on. So holding it together, and I thought I could start other areas of the piece while that's drying. So if you're wondering why it's got some clamps on it. Colour to this, so I'm going to paint the centres of the doors in a different colour, and then a little bit later on I will go over where I've played around with some ideas, didn't like it, so rubbed off what I did. So hopefully this afternoon I'll be able to then give this a colour wash, then seal it in preparation to do the IOD paint inlays. So let's see how neatly I can get this on. Considering I cut in alright on walls, I should be okay. Does anyone else find painting relaxing? I don't know what it is. So I'm giving it a paint wash just to make it look a little bit older, dull down the colour a little bit. %50 paint, 50% water. And I'll work a piece at a time, so I'll work the front at the top. Now I get my wet rag. I've also got water and a dry rag in case I need it. So the right hand side has been done. You can see it's been washed to make it look old, and I'm about now to start the left hand side. Let's see how it turns out when it dries, and then tomorrow I will be doing the inlays.
Today to sample the hot springs, and we'll just give you a bit of a look around. It's an absolutely magnificent spot. We're about 30 kilometers away from Cortona. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what's here. I want to get in people's faces, so we're going to go really quick. So there's an entrance in there, there's a little cave in there, and I'll take you in to show you the indoor pool. And there it is, there's the inside pool. Yeah, it's a great space. So we're spending the day here, getting our bodies back into some sort of remedial therapy. The colour is insane, and this pool here compared to where we were before is a little bit cooler, and it's all smells very, very strong of sulphur. Have a look at that. So if you put that on your skin, yep, do yourself a skin treatment. There's Di. So Diane and Andre have driven us here today, so we're thankful for them to showing this place, and we'll definitely be bringing anybody that comes and visits to this place. It's fantastic. There's cabanas in there where you can eat. There's a restaurant up there. And I'll take you down to where we've got our seats. We can do some sunbaking or just relaxing. And this is where we've set up camp. There's the views. That's where we are. Well folks, what a fantastic day here at the Termi di San Giovanni. No, Rapalano. As I said to you before, I think we'll confirm it later, I reckon 30-40 k's from Cortona.
Nice and close.
And we have had an amazing day. So just to do a bit of a wrap up on here, there's probably about six different pools different temperatures.
Different amount of mud in them.
Different amount of, well, it's not really mud, it was
not
white.
Mud, it's white. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it is. Very fine.
It's all sediment.
Sediment.
Yeah, sediment. Anyway, we've had an amazing day, so...
Cafe's good.
Cafe's great. We just
Serve
had,
good Prosecco.
And as I said, it's €27 per, €27 per person per day. And it's just, we've had a fantastic day. They provide you with your own locker, showers. It's pretty much like a gym, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You can have a massage and do other beauty treatments as well if you want.
Yeah.
And there's also a hotel here.
There's a hotel here. So anyway, as I said earlier on, I'll put the details in the description box if anybody's in the area or wants to come and spend a day here, people that live around in Tuscany or elsewhere.
Or even if you're here on a holiday and you've got the transport to get out here, fabulous.
And you can hire your own, like this guy coming down the steps, which I'm not going to turn around.
You can hire your own bathrobes.
Bathrobes. White ones, grey ones, blue ones I've seen. So we didn't go that full hog. But anyway, signing off guys, we're going home and...
Have a look at this over here.
Let's have a look at that. And all Tuscan countryside in the background. It's just a fantastic spot. All right, ciao, andiamo.
I've got the inlay called Chateau. So like this, and then on the back of the packet is the layout and some inspiration. So I've already decided I'm going to use the drop flower on part of the yellow. So I'm going to use both of those. I then need to find another smaller piece to go on the small squares that are yellow. And then, so I'm just going to play around with this and work out which part of the design I want. Didn't look that big on paper, but now that it's on my piece, it looks a little bit large. So I'm just going to play around with it a little bit. One that we've got the urn coming up the middle will include the swirls around the outside, but I think I'll get rid of these. This is the one that I'm going for. Let's set it down. So this is what we're going to do. So what I'll do now is I'll prep it, but I'm cutting out the pieces that I won't want. I'm then going to put it down. I've got to draw a line, find out the middle here, because as you can see, it's got to come down in the middle. And then when I put it on, I'm actually going to be putting it on the mirror image, because this is the paint side and that's got to go down onto the timber, onto my piece of furniture. So everything will be flipped around. Tutorials I've watched, getting it, the first one in and positioned properly is the most important. So if I get that in and done properly, the rest should follow on pretty easily. So this is just an acrylic sealer. A little bit scared, everyone. nearly finished the entertainment unit, TV unit with my IOD paint inlays. I will say that I'm fairly happy with my first attempt. All I need to do now is wax it. Now, I say pretty happy because I had a bit of a disaster on the top and I've had to paint over it on the top, and we've decided to, at this moment in time, go with no inlay on the top. I'll wax it and she's good to go. Oh, and I need to brown wash, paint wash the top as well, because I've had to repair that today. So 80% happy with it, just disappointed that the top didn't work. Waxing stage, and then it can go upstairs. So I've done the speckle all over it to add some extra texture but also age spots to it. And I'm pretty happy with how the bottom half's turned out. What do you think, Phil?
That does, it looks absolutely beautiful. I just can't wait to put it in place. That's all.
So it'll go up this afternoon.
Close the other door, let's have a look.
Oh,
the light's pretty bad.
So I haven't waxed this side. You can see the difference in the sheen.
Yep. It's coming along beautiful.
Put the handles back on. Oh shoot, can I open this? I'll have to get some
pliers. So next time you see it, it will be in place, and we'll show you the finished product. Great job, huh?
What's next on the agenda? Chairs?
God, I'm dreading the chairs. All right, fantastic. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. Claire certainly showed her talents. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and set your notifications to on. And most importantly, tell your friends about our little channel. Take care and see you guys next week.